Hey everyone, VGC here, and today I like to do a little hot take. I think Suicune is up there with the Paradox mods. To be more specific, with the Paradox Beasts. Now, I'm not saying Suicune's better than all of them, but I think OG Suicune might be better than Walking Wake, and here's why. Today I am with Zach. Say
Hey
hello.
there. Hey everyone.
And I brought this up yesterday when I realized that Suicune got buffed. This generation, I don't know why, Suicune got Tailwind. It
Suicune had Tailwind last generation, bud.
it did?
Yeah, that's why I was using Spike Myth so much
What did I know it got
with the
something.
comment. Yeah, no, that's why Suicune was used. Like there was a lot of Suicune Entei leads where you just immediately like you had two Pokemon that couldn't be faked out with Inner Focus, and then you had Tailwind with Suicune, Snarl with Entei, Bulldoze for speed control with Entei, and then you had Sacred Fire for the 50% chance to burn. So it threatened a lot very quickly.
Well, then a lot of people forgot it got last gen, including me.
It's just it's I feel like in this generation you have to do more than just set Tailwind if you're not doing it in priority. Like
Yeah.
Pelipper is a really good example where Pelipper has been supporting Urshifu, it's been supporting Archaludon, but that's because it sets Rain automatically and then it has Tailwind. So Pelipper can do something in one turn that takes Tornadus too, and I think that's why some people choose to run Pelipper over Tornadus in situations like that. Not to mention the access to like Wide Guard, Helping Hand, Hurricane, without having to set up Rain because the Rain's set up for you already, and Weather Ball.
Mm. Now I'm gonna quickly double check this. But I'm 90% sure because I feel like it just got Helping Hand. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh
Because
I don't know.
I know
That I don't know.
there was one thing for doubles and one thing for singles. God, I'm pretty sure the doubles one was Helping Hand. But the whole thing around this isn't how it got Tailwind, which apparently got last gen. I just didn't know. It's around Helping Hand. Now I know. What about the other mons that like have more supporting abilities? Like, let me pull, like where is it? Uh,
So I'd have to say so the biggest like helping hand user that like we see commonly right now is Farigiraf.
that's what it was.
So what do you think this does over Farigiraf?
It's not weak to Urshifu Dark, who has popped up in popularity because of all the side spam.
Well, yeah, but like Farigiraf is also one of the reasons why Urshifu Dark has
Hmm.
popped up.
I feel like it's a more having Helping Hand with not being psychic. Like, yes, I know it popped up because it's psychic, because of psychic typing, but what if we try them on this bulky without the psychic typing now? And I already know that there's going to be some conversation about Raging Bolt. Yes, Raging Bolt absolutely terrifies this thing. But I still think it has a place over Walking Wake.
So I think you can definitely go Grass, Terra
Yeah.
for sure, because like Suicune is more of a support,
Mm-hmm.
and so you want to you like Mungus has been popping up as well
Mm-hmm.
for like spore stuff, so you want as many immunities as possible. So I would have to say like you either go Terra Grass, and I would say Citrus Berry are leftovers, or you go Terra Dragon and Safety Goggles. But we have to build out the rest of the team before like we make a final decision on that.
Yeah. For now, let's just do lefties, and then inner focus. Just because it's nice to be immune to fake out. I do want to keep the helping hand. Do you think we could do Snarl for just the overall coverage and being able to lower special attackers? Ice Beam, and what would you think as the last move?
I think you absolutely need Tailwind. Like if you're doing a supportive slot like this, like I do think you need Tailwind. I don't like. I would have to see the rest of the team, but I honestly like. I am okay with the Snarl. I don't know if I agree with the Tailwind, and I do think like it's hard because like I also think we should have a water move, but what water move? Like because it doesn't get Scald anymore.
Yes, it does.
R.I.P. Does it?
Yeah. It was one of the lucky water types to receive Skull back.
Oh, throw Scald on that.
Over what do you think?
Honestly, over Ice Beam.
Okay, because I know you suggested Ice Beam for like Raging Bolts, so I wanted to know if you still thought that.
I do. So like it's kind of difficult. Like you could also go Icy Wind. So you have the Tailwind. Like so you have two choices of speed control. So you can go Tailwind and then but if they match your Tailwind, like how do you differentiate your speed control after those two Tailwinds? Well, Icy Wind is a great way to do that. You see Tornadus carry Icy Wind on some of its sets if it has spots on it. But Icy Wind is really that choice, that fourth move slot. Do I carry Taunt? Do I carry Protect? Do I carry Icy Wind? Because on Tornadus, like Bleak Windstorm, Tailwind, and Rain Dance are basically guaranteed.
I do think having the two types of speed control would probably be better than having Snarl.
Yeah.
I'm thinking just put some bulk into this. Don't think any speed or special attack. Just
so
maybe like
what is
I was thinking maybe something like this.
most Landos are running 250. Most Lando eyes are running 252 timid. I think that's 168. I want it to run at least 113 speed.
113. We do 131 in HP.
I meant stat wise.
Oh,
You don't want to do that.
it's up to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that hits 116. That is outspeeding in Tailwind. That's outspeeding Max Speed Dragapult. That is outspeeding a non-booster Fluttermane. Out of like with Tailwind. its outspeeding bundle. Like, so 113 is like a solid speed. Also, the thing that I think is that at -1 speed, it is outspeeding Lando I.
Yeah. What do you think about having modest?
I think if you're putting more investment into the defenses, then you should see what you can do with the stats to benefit that. So,
Um,
60. So, what is it? 4. So 152 across the board and 122 with special attack is what you had. If we go something like a bold, so I think bold is a little better there.
okay. And you agree with inner focus?
Oh, absolutely. You
Okay.
would never like want to not run inner focus with VGC because like fake out is so prevalent, and so and anytime that you don't have to run a covert cloak, like especially on a slower mon, like you don't have to worry about rock slides and all that stuff.
Yeah. So, what mon do you think could work good with this?
So hey, I just want to let you know, you can run if you run bold,
Mhm.
you can run 36 in defense, and that hits the very first bump, and that gets you 154. So that gets you an extra 2 points versus the spread that you originally had, and then you can put 100 into special attack and get that 123, which is higher than you had before. So that's like the same spread that you had. We'll have to see if it's good. I feel like we might need more in defense. Like I would honestly go try to find the second bump. The second bump is 116.
Like this?
Yeah. And then do 20 because this is more of a supportive. So you want to get those
Mhm.
burns, you want to get the icy winds, like you want the helping hands to go off. So like we're not pushing damage with this, but we're enabling the rest of the team hopefully to do damage.
Yeah.
And so I think we have our water type, so I think we need to build out a fire water grass core.
Mhm.
So
So, we could do a more supportive grass type like a Moongus, or we could do like a more offensive one. Like, remember all the grass types real quick. Like Ogre Ponds. Like one of the Ogre Ponds.
I was actually
Rillaboom.
thinking the Heart Flame would be pretty decent because against something like Suicune, like Fluttermane would be a really good lead, and Heart Flame Ogerpon can threaten that immediately
Mhm.
with resisted, like being resistant to the fairy damage.
Mhm.
So like just Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Spiky Shield. And then the last move's kind of iffy on the Heart Flame.
Yeah.
Some people go Sword Stance.
I usually go Sword Stance just because I don't know what to usually run on the last move.
You can go Sword Dance. You can go Taunt. It's a non-priority taunt user. You can go Knockoff. Like this thing does have so much utility.
Knockoff?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Wouldn't be a bad idea to put knockoff. I think because we have a more supportive Suicune, I think we can get away with having the Sword Stance on Ogerpon.
It also will sometimes run Stomping Tantrum, Wood Hammer, Play Rough. It does also have access to Grassy Glide.
I really like this just because like we have all of the things to make it so it can go fast. So if we can get a sword stance up, then it can just start using Ivy Cudgel and Horn Leech. Mm, yeah. Do you just want to do Jolly and then Max Max?
So one of the ones punch this in. Let's look at the stats. Do Adamant. 244 HP.
Oh,
116. Once again, that will hit the bump. 68 defense. 4 special defense. And 76 speed. That looks. That seems just a little too bulky.
yeah. Maybe drop down the HP a bit.
Yeah, do 36 HP. I'm just looking at different spreads and I just want to see like the numbers. Go 196 speed. 155. And then this one here is like taking away some of the physical defense. But I want to leave the attack and the defenses where they're at for now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it goes. So we technically do have our Fire Water Grass, but we could add in another grass type. Let's kind of use this as like a pair.
What do you think the last 88 should go into?
The last 88. Bring it up to 36 special defense.
Okay.
And then just dump the rest into attack.
Okay. So what could work with these two? Or do we just put this as like a pair?
We could. We could go with another grass type. We could go with another like fire type. So basically it comes down to like what do you think we should do? Like instant or Rillaboom?
Probably Ensign.
Okay.
Just because it's nice to have the lowering speed, having lowering attack, having fake out pressure. While all Rillaboom will give is like yes, it'll still give the fake out pressure, but it'll also give the grassy terrain healing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fake out, flare blitz, parting shot, and knockoff.
wanted to make sure it didn't lose parting shot.
Oh no, never. It gained helping hand. Like Instant gets helping hand too.
That is not okay.
I mean, it's like what are you gonna drop though?
Well, yeah, true. What item? Because I still have not used Ensign in this gen, so I don't know if it's changed.
So some people go safety goggles, some people go citrus berry. Because we have parting shot, we can't go assault vest. If you wanted to go AV, you could switch parting shot for U-turn, but I think you could also go figgy berry. Um,
Well, I think probably to figure out the item, we need to figure out the Terra first. Because if we are going to go Terra Grass, then we can go with the berry. If we want to go with a different Terra, then we can go for the safety goggles.
so I honestly think like Terra Dragon is kind of dope on Ensign.
Hmm. Yeah.
But if like so here's the thing, like if you're running this match, like you're bringing both Ensign and Suicune, right?
Mm.
You you can only Terra one of them.
Yes.
So like if Ensign would be like Terra Grass, you would have to figure out like, okay, what's more valuable? Like, you know what I mean? So I think
Mm.
if we're going Terra Dragon, we go safety goggles.
Yeah.
That way you can just sit in front of Amoguses and Flare Blitz, knock off all that stuff.
Yeah. Um. This I have no clue. Because whenever I did, I just did max HP with some.
So you could do max HP. So the most common spread on Picolytics right now is Careful. And I believe that's plus special defense. Yeah. You go 236, 4 attack, 100 defense, and then 156 special defense, and then yeah, 12.
Yeah.
So that is your fake out in your that's your pivot instant. Like that is going to be the thing that like is taking shots, and because we don't have a recovery berry on it, like we do want to be a little bit bulkier.
Mm. Yeah. I honestly really like this set. And I never thought about Terra Dragon on Incineroar.
Oh yeah, because like you're not going to use it in front of Flutter Mane.
Yeah.
But it takes water moves better.
Mm.
Like it takes electric moves like like Dragon is still like a really good defensive Terra as long as you don't have to worry about any fairy types.
Yeah. I feel like an electric type would work good here.
So my only concern is right now, if Ogerpon terrestrializes, it's a ground weakness. Ensign without Terra is a ground weakness.
True.
Both Ogerpon and Ensign are rock weaknesses.
True. Uh,
So we could run a Defiant user, and like my brain goes King Gambit, but that doesn't help with the ground type weakness.
yeah. What else gets Defiant? Mm, the only Defiant mon that doesn't affect our weaknesses is Annihilate.
Yeah, see, like this team is already like too passive for the Annihilate.
If this was a different format, then we can test Alpha Simeon, but
No,
no.
I've tried Passimian. Don't do it.
Yeah, no, I already know.
I was like, oh, upper hand could be good. No, upper hand's only +2. So like you still don't stop fake out.
Yeah.
And then is it
No, that gives us. Hmm. Hmm.
no, upper hand is +3. So it's speed ties it priority ties fake out. So you have to be the faster fake out mon
Mm-hmm.
for it to work. So like a slower iron hands is not gonna be good. Like for upper hand.
Yeah. I'm looking at these, and I haven't seen one yet isn't that isn't weak to one of our team weaknesses that could help.
We could
Could pop a Lando on.
actually Lando is something that I was thinking of. I think Lando would be good because then we'll like I want to say Lando and Fluttermane.
Yeah. The real question is which Lando.
Lando I because we want to have like so say if there's a Defiant mon like if we're facing a King Gambit and we have Ensign and Lando I then and if we don't want to proc like the Defiant then we can only bring the other 4 mons.
Yeah. Terra Poison Sludge Bomb. Right.
So that gives us an electric immunity, that gives us a normal immunity, that gives us a fighting immunity to help like deal with Ensign, like that gives us a ground immunity to help support Ensign, gives us a dragon immunity with like Lando I and Fluttermane's like immunities kind of help balance out three the 3 or 4 like weaknesses each that like Ensign and Ogerpon have.
Yeah. Do you want to just do an Assault Vest set?
Oh no, it's a Lando I. You always go Life Orb.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm so used to not running Life Orb, but
So
but
like Earth
sure.
Power and Sludge Bomb is kind of like a given.
Yeah.
So you could run for the 3rd slot. You could run Sandseer Storm, but we don't have rain, so like that's like us clicking a gamble every single time. So like it's not as safe as a move.
Mm-hmm.
You could go Psychic to deal with other Terra Poison land like Lando Eyes, or you can go Grass Knot or Sub.
Grass Knot doesn't sound that bad.
Grass Knot doesn't sound that bad, counting on the fact that Lando Eye and Ensign both have a water weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of do need an answer for it. Like we have that answer through like terrestrialization, but like we can only Terra one. So with the last move, like we do protect.
And if we didn't run Grass Knot, we would have to run like Thunderbolt on Fluttermane.
Most of the ones on Picolytic are very fast.
Yeah, like all the ones I've seen have just been max.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of this one I see right here. It's max speed, timid, 132 HP, four in the defenses, 4, and then 116 in the yeah.
I like that.
So Fluttermane is our one paradox so far, so I think we can go the booster energy.
Mm. Terra Fairy.
Yeah. So most of them have been going Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball. So if you want to go like pure offense, like you can also go with the Moonblast. There is the Icy Wind support, which has been seen a lot more common as of recent. And then there's also like the Psyshock for those special, like for those special walls that want to switch in on Fluttermane. And it helps deal with Terra Poison Landorus that do Terra on you.
Would we be going booster speed? Because if we're going booster speed, I really do like the Icy Wind.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So then, because then we'll have two mons that can control
Show
speed.
forms of speed control.
Yeah. Could just finish with protect.
Yeah.
Max speed.
What was that last move we put on Ogerpon?
Swords Dance.
Swords Dance, okay.
Could just go max, or we could do a more bulky set.
You definitely got to go bulkier. What does 116 hit?
116.
No. Do go hit the first bump that's past the 188. So I think that might be 56. No, that's not a bump.
Oh.
Okay, so you would hit Yeah, go with the 156.
Okay.
Do 116 HP. Let's see, where's my Flutter Mane? This is faster, but I've noticed that my Flutter Mane's starting to get outsped.
Mm.
Do 148 HP. 116 defense. 4 special defense. And then just dump the rest into special attack.
Okay.
It's a little weaker on the special attacking side because we have a little bit more invested into the speed.
Mm.
But there was a match which I couldn't believe it. I actually almost showed you it. It was big enough where I like put it in the notes of like my match tracker for Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
It says Clutch Main took 96.6% from Metagross Bullet Punch. Of course, that's without Chen Pao.
Mm-hmm.
But like the fact that it like survived
a Bullet Punch from Metagross is really impressive.
So I kind of like the HP and the defense where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
And we can always tweak it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to enter the moves into Maryland because usually I use a different app to like visualize it. We have Grass Knot on Landorus. We have Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Icy Wind. So the only thing we really haven't hit was the normal, which I mean, honestly, to me is fine. We have 5 super. We only have one super effective move into electric, but like that's mainly just Raging Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the Landorus like 1 into fighting, 1 into poison. One into dark. Do you want to go? Do you just want to go with a Dark Urshifu?
Yeah, because I was about to say I don't see anything that can really counter a Dozo. Terra Poison, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Terra Poison if you want the defensive, Terra Dark if you want the offensive.
I think we can go more offensive. Just because we have a lot of support and a lot of support and all that for the team. Now, which do you like more, Choice Band or Focus Sash?
For this team, like I would say we use the Focus Sash.
Okay. That's for sure.
Because like really the only like Suicune is usually going to be a lead, so that leaves our only other pivot and Ensign, which they're both dark types, so they both get hit by a fighting type move. So if it's like Urshi versus Urshi, like we're switching in an Urshifu for an Ensign. That and like because our Tailwind isn't priority, like we're gonna need to protect sometimes with Urshifu if we lead it.
Yeah. I Honestly, once we get this all done, I'm going to quickly see how much a Wicked Blow does to a Dozo with the boost. Like, how much it would do to Dozo.
Well, I can run that calc while you're doing that.
Okay. Thoughts on U-turn?
Well, usually on a focus sash set, you just go very standard. You do Wicked Blow, Sucker Punch, Close Combat, and Detect.
Um, Adamant, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've honestly never used Dark Urshifu except once, and it was a choice band set. So I just have it maxed. I don't know how these are usually ran. But feels right.
So a lot of them say Jolly. I think if we're running Focus Sash, like it's fine going Adamant.
Especially with having 2 Mons with Icy Wind and Tailwind.
And a Tailwind. And Fake Out as well.
Yeah, and Fake Out.
So with the Terra Grass offensive set that they have on the Nerd of Now damage calc, it's got 4 defense, 4 HP, mostly speed. We do get outsped without the Tailwind, which I think is fine because, like we said, we have options. But Wicked Blow does 41 to 49%.
Is that with max attack?
That is what max attack Adamant.
Okay.
No, you get just go max.
Okay. Oh, just 4 HP.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go back to the Suicune, because I remember you said you have to see the team before we finalize on its 4 moves. Do you think these 4 moves are still the best for this team?
I think with the fact that we do have those heavy hitters where you want to swing momentum, especially with like the Urshifu, the helping hand will be valuable here. So let's try it with the helping hand for now.
Okay. Let's save this. Okay, and now let's get into the matches. Okay, Tornadus, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Landorus, Archaludon, and Primarina.
I'm assuming that Urshifu is water.
Most likely.
Dark.
It doesn't show. I just remember. Does it show on Showdown?
I think it does now.
Oh. So then dark.
So we want to go Suicune here.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, who do we want to also go with?
Who do you think they're leading with the Tornadus is the real question.
Urshifu.
Probably. We could go Suicune Incineroar.
Go Suicune Lando.
Okay.
I feel like we have to go Flutter Mane. We don't have to go Flutter Mane. Maybe Urshifu Ogerpon.
Yeah.
Because like there's so many things that can just wall out Flutter Mane here and threaten it immediately.
Torn Archleon.
Okay, so yeah, that's
okay. So we already know what they're going for, so we could just go
so go Icy Wind.
Terra Icy Wind.
Mm,
I think they're saying rain.
but we should live the first one.
Do we though?
Yeah, go. Okay, go. Terra Grass, Icy Wind,
Earth Power.
and then Earth Power.
Oh. Never mind. They decided to play safe.
Well, they're gonna Rain Dance next turn.
Yeah.
So you set Tailwind too. So you offset the Tailwinds, and I would say either protect to try to see if you can bait the Terra, or just go Earth Power. It's up to you. Because now they're gonna focus down the Landorus.
Yeah. Oh, let's hop on to Primarina.
I would say Helping Hand Sludge Bomb.
Yeah. That should guarantee the kill. Unless they're super defensively bulky.
Well, Primarina
Terra
is.
Poison.
Ooh, the Terra Poison.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of have to go
Yeah.
Urshifu here. I would Scald the Torn to protect the Urshifu.
There's no way this Primarina has Ice Beam, right?
It has Icy Wind, so yeah, the speed drops stink here.
Yeah. Well, we have Tailwind this turn.
Yeah, but they have Prankster Tailwind.
Yeah,
but like they
but
do have to click it.
Yeah, but we're guaranteed faster than Primarina, so we could just double into it.
So you could double into it. So you would have to go Ivy Cudgel, Wicked Blow. The only thing now, you are double weak to Bleak Wind.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't show. Honestly, if we if we Horn Leech the Urshifu and Wicked Blow the Torn, we're guaranteed the win. Because they won't. They'll have Tailwind up, but our Charizard won't be able to do much. Because this isn't the bulky set where you set up and then sweep.
Or do you Horn Leech and then Sucker Punch, hoping to get the knockout with Sucker Punch?
True.
Because they're gonna Bleak Wind here.
Yeah. You're saying Horn Leech Sucker Punch the Urshifu, right?
No. Horn Leech the Urshifu, Sucker Punch the Tornadus, because they're gonna Bleak Wind. They have no reason not to.
Okay.
And they have Tailwind, so they're faster. Yeah, no, it's over.
Dang. Ooh, Volcarona. This team is definitely more slow, so Trick Room. We gotta bring Dark Urshifu here. Plus probably Incineroar. Because this would be Dark Urshifu, right? Because Dark Urshifu is slower.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe Urshifu.
I would honestly still go Suicune Lando.
Really?
That are Suicune Ogerpon.
Yeah.
But like we definitely bring Lando here.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to say Fluttermane. And Ogerpon is gonna hit the Tinglu hard with Horn Leech. And doesn't get burned by Bulk.
True. True. Ogerpon and Volcarona.
Okay. So Icy Wind. Or no, I'd say wait. Tailwind. And then Terra Poison.
I see this Ogerpon using
Follow Me. Which is why you Terra Poison Sludge Bomb.
I forgot that this one that really likes to use Follow Me.
So
Icy Wind.
Icy Wind. And probably Grass Knot into the Ogerpon. Well, that didn't do as much as I wanted it to.
Surprised it didn't do more. Udring does half.
Switch out into Ogerpon for Suicune, and then Sludge Bomb the Ogerpon again.
Iron Hands.
Okay. So honestly here, I'd Ivy Cudgel, Earth Power, double into the Volcarona. Because you can only fake out one, and you just protect it.
Yeah.
They already committed their Terra.
Let's have like Struggle Bug.
Possible, but
Oh no, it's just gonna swap.
yeah, now they just lost their boost for nothing.
Yep.
So honestly, you just do the same exact play. And Lando should hit first and knock out first. Oh, wait. They might protect and do some damage with Iron Hands.
Swap
So
it over
Ivy,
to Hands.
Cudgel. Yeah. Well, we don't want them to quiver. You don't want them to quiver dance again. So I would still Earth Power into the Volcarona. Or not. Okay, that's game.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that even if it got Quiver Dance up, we still got Ogre Pawn, we still got Flutter Mane in the back. Both have full HP.
Yeah. Well, and then Fluttermane just starts hitting the Icy Winds.
Yep.
Ew.
Ew. Hmm. Why is this Riolu here?
For coaching for the Okie Dokie. And well, bring Ogrepon.
Yep.
So I would go Dark Urshifu and Landorus because they are going to probably lead Thundy.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're either gonna bring in the support of have Wellspring support or go Moltres. I would have to say Moltres.
Mm.
So a Fluttermane, honest Fluttermane Ogrepon in the back sounds like, because we need to be able to like hit that Fae.
Yeah.
And if we threaten it immediately with Earth Power.
Ogre Pawn and Riolu.
So you just Wicket Blow, just you double into Ogre Pawn. No. You want to get rid of the 2 times weakness to Ivy Cudgel.
Can't coaching go through Protect?
Yes, but so does Wicket Blow. If they protect here, like you still get a Wicket Blow.
True.
And Terra Poison.
Oh, okay.
Terra Poison, Sludge Bomb. Jeez. Okay, you just go Fluttermane. Icy Wind, Wicket Blow. Because even if they protect, you still hit the Wicket Blow.
Yeah, couldn't we get away with Wicket Blow Degleam?
Yeah.
Because that would get the Riolu down to 1.
Okay. Yeah, that was a lot better call.
Moltres Thundy.
I would. So it can't T-Wave our Eerie Impulse to Urshifu.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have our Focus Sash fully intact. So what I would do is Wicket Blow and
Icy Wind.
Icy Wind, yeah. because they're probably gonna air slash the Urshifu.
Just do it again.
Yeah, you get rid of the Thundy. I would switch out into Heart Flame. That way you can't eerie. They can't eerie impulse after that.
Nope, they forfeit.
Yeah, because they knew that just like Decleam and Ivy Cudgel just goes in, especially at -1 speed.
Mm. So currently we are 2-2. I don't know why this is 4-2.
Because you were 0-2 when you started.
Why is there a Registeel?
Okay, why is there Regigigas?
Yeah, why is there a Gigas?
No, that's a Regigigas. So they have 2 Defiant users, so we can't bring Ensign.
I like Elandra's Fluttermane lead.
Yeah. They're probably gonna lead backs.
Mm.
But I think Urshifu Ogerpon or Urshifu Suicune. Suicune's a little bit more of a gamble. I think Ogerpon's like a safer bring.
Yeah. Superior Samurott.
Oh, they're gonna try to pledge you. You just honestly Terra Poison, Sludge Bomb the Superior, and then just Degleam. Because we're max speed Lando, right? We should be faster than Superior.
Yes, we are max speed.
Yeah. We're max speed Jolly, yeah. And we go boop, boop, boop. Oh, Glare.
Not seeing that coming.
Swords Dance.
144. I feel like we can just go Protect and Degleam.
You could go Grass Knot on the Samurott. Or Sludge Bomb. I mean, Sludge Bomb's honestly a safer move.
Yeah. And then still do Degleam.
Yeah. Oh, we're still faster than the Excalibur.
Braviary. Same thing.
Well, so they could Ice Shard here. They could either Ice Shard and go for an attack, or they could Protect and set Tailwind.
True.
So I would say, I want to say the Ice Shard is very easy. So I would go Protect here and just try to Degleam. Because we don't want to Icy Wind, because then we'll proc Defiant.
Yeah. Terra Ground. Scale Shot.
Just go for the Earth Power, like Earth Power, Degleam. They're ignoring the Fluttermane for some reason.
Earth Power.
unless they misclicked
Graveyard?
here. Yeah.
No, they're ignoring it.
I don't know why they were.
I
I
don't
don't know why
understand.
they weren't respecting the Flutter Mane when they already saw that even after Para, it was faster than Baxcalibur.
Yeah, I don't understand this team at all, and yeah, that's
It's a we hate Defiant.
yeah.
I bet you does Superior get Worry Seed?
No.
No.
See, I was thinking about calling you after that game, but I feel like we should get one that feels more like an actual game than whatever that just was.
I don't know what they're doing with Reg A.
Exactly.
So Lily Cole here.
I feel like we have to bring Landorus, like no matter what. It's just way too
Well,
good into everything.
our instant safety is our instant safety goggles or is it
Yep.
Figgy Berry?
Safety goggles.
I'd say instant Ogerpon. And then in the back, like
Uh,
Urshifu Lando.
yeah.
They have no way to stop priority.
This is just Tailwind.
Could be Tailwind EQ.
Yeah.
So maybe Terra Dragon
Oh,
knockoff.
I was just gonna fake out.
Well, yeah. Yeah, fake out the Metagross and then like Ivy Cudgel.
Terrifier.
Well, no, Swords Dance.
Oh, yeah, no free.
No, you don't want a Swords Dance because then you become like fully weak to ground. Okay.
So that reveals that they. Oh wait, I just realized. Oh, clear body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can just go for knockoff here.
I'm worried about the Encore.
We could do like.
Terra Dragon,
Oh,
Flare Blitz, Whimsicott, and Protect.
They can Encore either one.
Yeah, but they can only like.
I think we do. You said Terra Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You timed out again. Why was that explosion?
Can we please just get a normal team? Okay. Just parting shot the Salamence?
I would knock off into the Orin Guru.
Okay. I know this is gonna be Instruct Earthquake.
And then probably just Sludge Bomb into the Sally. Oh, it's Moxie.
Well, we know we're faster.
Double protect.
This is choice band.
Sucker Punch, Sludge Bomb into the Salamence.
Terra Dark.
Oh, yeah, you can get away with that.
Yeah, okay. That's game. Oh no, Trick Room. Whatever shall I do?
You have nothing to hit Urshifu Dark.
Yeah, nope. Normal team. Please. Finally, something that looks normal. Are you gonna blow up? Is one of these things gonna blow up or something? I don't know how to explain these last two matches.
Well, let's focus on the one
Oh no, did it?
now.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Like the blue one.
Thank you.
Let's see. We could go Instant.
Definitely could go Ensign. Honestly, lead Ensign and Suicune doesn't seem too bad. What are your thoughts on doing Ensign, Suicune, Lando, Fluttermane?
I think the Instant Suicune is too passive. We have to pick one of them. So I would say like maybe like Instant Lando. Because then we threaten the Golden Go, we threaten the Ogre Pawn, we threaten the like we threaten so much with like Terra Poison. And then Intimidate is going to help us against the Roaring Moon. And then I'd say like probably Ogre Pawn and mate Urshifu. Because if we get some chip into Fluttermane, like Sucker Punch just gets it.
True.
I would.
Is Incineroar faster?
No. Grassy Glide activated before Intimidate. Wait, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. So, honestly, Parting Shot the Roaring Moon and protect the Lando.
Oh, they really tried to get cocky there.
Bring in the Ogre Pawn.
I feel like we have no, because it won't.
You don't have to Terrifier. Remember, Roaring Moon is like until it Terra Flying, you can hit it with Earth Power.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
So you could Terrifier. I would Spiky Shield and then like Sludge Bomb, the Roaring Moon.
So
no, Spiky Shield.
Oh,
why Terra if you're just gonna protect?
True. And then you said Earth Power Roaring Moon.
Unless like the only way this goes bad is if like I did say Sludge Bomb, but the only way this goes bad is if they Terra Flying. Yep. But they should go.
Um. Well, now that
Switch back in Ensign.
oh yeah, now they really fear Lando if it goes Terra Poison, because they just feel that they have two grass types, and they can't Terra Fire Ogerpon. So more than likely, they're gonna go for Protect.
Yeah, so switch in Ensign and then uh, Sludge Bomb the Roaring Moon.
No Terra?
No Terra.
Okay. Oh, doubling out.
Okay, so last time they faked out the landers and we protected. So this time I want you to try to fake out the Roaring Moon and Sludge Bomb the Rillaboom. Because we're in a position where we don't use our Terra yet. Why did that do so much?
I don't know, because it shouldn't.
Protect Parting Shot.
Wrong Moon, Park Shot into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Grassy Glide. If we Terra Poison, won't we survive Grassy Glide?
Yeah, but we probably won't survive Acrobatics.
Oh, they can't Grassy Glide anymore. Never mind. Well, now we're guaranteed to get a Parting Shot into whatever comes in, or it just stays and gets Parting Shot. So, do we just Sludge Bomb into Rillaboom?
Flare Blitz and the Roaring Moon and then Sludge Bomb.
The Rillaboom?
Yeah. Ooh, they big through there.
Mm-hmm. Ogerpon,
yeah.
Fluttermane. Yep.
So, Parting Shot. Actually, wait. Flare Blitz the Fluttermane and protect the Lando.
Icy Wind.
That's what I figured.
Yep. Oh. Well. We still have 2 Mons in the back. Honestly, I think we can just Parting Shot.
We're probably gonna lose both Mons here.
Yeah.
So yeah, just try the Parting Shot.
Parting Shot and just Sludge Bomb into you.
So we can assume that this is
Specs.
So Sucker Punch the Fluttermane and then Terra Fire Ivy Cudgel. Are we could Swords Dance.
I think if we Swords Dance, we guarantee the win.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and Swords Dance. And that covers if they decide to Spiky Shield and get an Icy Wind off. Or at least try.
Oh, they just went for the Ivy Cudgel.
Yeah, so you Wicked Blow Ivy Cudgel. Or if you really want to, you can Close Combat. Well, no, because the Wicked Blow is always going to crit.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's GG's.
And we saw that we're faster Ogerpon, so that's yeah, that's GG's.
Okay. I think that's probably where we'll call it for the matches. Um, this this was actually a pretty good game. We just played around the farming.
They, well, they kind of they definitely threw when they switched Volcarona out.
Oh
I get
yeah.
why they did it. The next match we would have won if you didn't time out.
Yep.
Well, no, you exit out of the losses, I think.
Yeah. But
This
yeah,
one,
the 2 losses was because of timeouts. This one, what was this one?
it
Um,
was, it was, it was coaching like Wellspring.
oh yeah. It was when they let us get Flower Maiden for free.
Yeah.
This one, I don't think.
This one they played bad.
Yeah, they played bad. Their team has 0 um, synergy. The only thing that I could see is like the pledges on Samurai and Superior.
Yeah.
This one, th- they lost it when they pressed Explosion.
I don't get why they did that.
Neither do I. And this one, it was actually going pretty good, but they play too passive because they just let the Wrongman keep getting his attack drop.
And I mean, it was still doing disgusting damage.
Oh yeah,
I don't get why they saw the first one do like 48% or something like that, and
let me see how much it was.
it was like 46, something like that.
Yeah,
So like
46.4.
yeah, so that definitely could have been in a roll range.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would have tried to double in.
Yeah, and it was -1.
But like I also like that about the mind game. Like okay, like we protected the Landorus the last time they faked out, so they're not going to fake out the Landorus again. So like that just opens you up to be able to attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean they covered it with the knockoff. So I mean that wasn't too bad, but like we capitalized way too much off of that. But, like Lando is the damage dealer.
Yeah,
Like if anything, like you let Ensign parting shot again, and you like Dragon Dance and fake out the the Landorus.
yeah. I'm starting to think that every match we won, we didn't have Suicune.
Yeah.
Uh, pretty ironic.
I mean, it's so hard to play like the Suicune because of Rillaboom, because of the Ogre Pawns.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard for like it's hard out there for a good water type.
Yeah. It's
Like between Urshifu and Urshifu and Wellspring Ogerpon, like why run anything else?
yeah. It still had very like its support that it did do was really nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think most of the time we icy win things. It was like Covert Cloak. We didn't click Scald once.
Mm. We pressed everything except Scald. Yeah.
You know what? We should have like that one with the Farigiraf where we let them set Trick Room.
Mhm.
We should have done Lando I and Urshifu and just doubled into the Farigiraf, so that way, like no matter what, like we're hitting it super effective. Whether we hit them with a super effective Wicked Blow or a super effective Sludge Bomb,
True.
Lando Eye is it's really good.
Yeah. I definitely want to use Lando Eye more.
I might try it on the one team that I'm thinking about for like the global challenge, because right now I have Lando T, and it's good, but like it's Choice Scarf, like it has its pros and cons, but like I also don't have Tailwind, so like there's a lot of times where like the Choice Scarf just doesn't work.
Yeah.
That, and I need more special attackers.
I didn't think he would be that good, but he did really good.
I probably can just go Booster Energy.
I think everyone filled their parts, and it was really good. What is your thoughts on Suicune after this? Do you think that it could have better or worse than its Paradox form?
No.
Okay.
Because its Paradox form can Terrafire and Flamethrower and get a boost in the sun, and its water attacks don't get weakened in the sun. Yeah, Walking Wake gets Flamethrower. That's why people run Terrafire, because the Terrafire resists Fairy, and then the Flamethrower gets a sun boost.
No, it doesn't.
Where's my Venusaur team?
Well, stuff's starting to make a lot more sense now.
Like, I'll send you. Like, that's what I was running. Most people run it like they're Walking Wake a little faster. Like I don't know why. I've just been like running a lot of my mons like bulkier.
It's not bad, Pokemon.
No, especially with like the Assault Vest and Snarl.
Yeah. I definitely do think that I need to give it more of a second chance.
Suicune or Walking Wake?
Walking Wake. I thought Suicune would be better, but after these matches, and we only brought it to 2 matches, and we lost both those, I think that says a lot about its support.
Well, just like I said, like
it's too slow.
Tailwind, Icy Wind. You can do that with Tornadus.
Yeah. Honestly, if I would do one change to this entire team, there we go, perfect team.
I mean, honestly, like run it slower and bulkier, so you can always like underspeed like the rain setting ones. Go Bleak Wind. Go no, not Rain Dance. You have a Fire Ogre Pawn and a Fluttermane.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go, and an Instant. Like you want to go Sunny Day.
Bleak Wind, Sunny Day,
Tailwind, Icy Wind. Either Icy Wind, Taunt, or Protect.
Icy Wind.
And if you're not going super fast, like you can skip the Covert Cloak, like you can go Terra Ghost, for example, because like on a lot of these mons, like there are times where like you don't need the Terra. Like that last match, we didn't need the Terra.
Yeah.
So you could go the Terra Ghost, like it's really obvious. Like it's actually not as used anymore, and you can go like the Citrus Berry and like the bulkier one. Like if you're not running the speed.
What's the citrus set?
What do you mean? What's the citrus at?
Like the EVs.
Is I close Picolytics. Hold on. So if you can either go Citrus or Rocky Helmet with this, but 252 HP,
Okay.
228 defense, 4,
24.
and then 12 in the last two.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh.
No. 12 in special attack and 12 in speed. So the 4 in special defense.
Okay.
And so with that one, like you go defensive, like you can go defensive terror, like Terror Steel, and do the Rocky Helmet if you really wanted to.
Mm.
Like.
Yeah, just looking at this team, I can tell that this team has more like it has more like a flow to it. You don't have to try and like force anyone.
Because you're going slower, Tornadus. Like you could match. Like you don't even have to match Tailwinds.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can Bleak Wind. You can like just keep clicking Sunny Day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if they try to go for Rain Dance because you're the slower one, like your Sunny Day is gonna go second. You're gonna get that Sunny Day. Like Ogerpon without Terra, like in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't. How much would it take from like an Urshifu? Let's go to the calcs. Let's go Adamant just for fun. Can I see the Ogerpon again? 36. 172. 68. 6. Then we'll Adamant.
Did we even ever use Helping Hand?
I don't think so.
Yes, okay. So I could summarize Suicune's performance. Does it deserve a pull in on the Totem? No, he needs to go behind
No.
the trash can.
I mean, it's not trash. It's just it's outclassed by like what's
A
in
lot.
the meta right now.
A lot of things. It's gonna get even worse.
So a Surging Strikes from an D2 Mystic Water in the sun does 41 to 56%. But here's the thing: Horn Leech does 86 to 102. So like you have a 12% chance to Oko against the Surging Strikes. Like, and then Horn Leech is going to get back most of that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that will be it. Sad to see Suicune didn't do as well as I thought it could, but it goes to show. Just use Tornadus. Just use Tornadus. Sad to say, but just use them.
Yeah, Terra, like you still live the Terra Water. As long as the sun's up, you live the Terra Water, like Surging Strikes from an Adamant Mystic Water Urshifu.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything to say before we go?
If you are interested in Reg A++, we are holding a tournament this Saturday, which is just all the Reg A mons that would be in the meta, including the Indigo Disc, Teal Mask, and Pokemon Home. So it's really fun, really different thing. If you're sick of legendaries like Ogerpon and Tornadus and Urshifu, Reg A++ might be the format for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with that being said, Zach's description will be in Zach's link will be in the description, and I will see you guys next time.
Peace. You should probably link the tournament as well when you go and sign up for it.
I will also link that. But yeah, I will see you guys Saturday for the Reg A++ tournament.